Welcome to Chapter 4, Data Frame Sorting, Ranking, and Uniqueness. As with the other chapters, these methods are the same as they are in the series, except for unique, ironically, which is unique to the series. We're going to begin with sort values and sort index before getting to ranking and then the unique type of methods. All right, so here is sort values. Let's read in our college data set over here. So we've sorted in a series a single column of data. What we want to do here is again start with sorting a single column of data, which ends up sorting the entire data frame. So we'll see how this works. So the way it works is you do sort values. Now you have to pass it in an argument here. If you call it like this, it's going to say you're missing a required argument. And you have to tell it, how do you want to sort by? Which one of these columns do you want to sort? You can sort by any of them. We'll sort by city. So here is the city, beginning with A, ending in cities with Z. So all of the rows of the data frame are sorted by this particular column. So, and it sorts by default from least to greatest. So here A is the least, Z is the greatest. You can switch that around. You can sort values by the city, and you should know this by now. There's the ascending parameter by default is set to true. So if we set ascending to false, it will sort in the other direction. Of course, we can sort by any other column we want. Undergraduate student population. This is the largest college, University of Phoenix. We have missing values at the bottom. So we have to drop those to see the smallest college. We can actually do that. Drop NA subset equals UGDS. And apparently we have some colleges with 0 students. So this is essentially a list of all of the colleges. So some of these might not be operating anymore. I think there's a column that determines whether it's currently operating or there was in the original data set. Yeah, here it is, currently operating. So if it's 0, that means it's just not operating. Anyway, so that's how you can drop those missing values and see the lowest and the highest together output of this UGDS column. All right, so you can simultaneously sort 2 or more columns. So this is pretty interesting. So you can do sort values. And let's just say I want to sort by the state. So this is the state abbreviation. Notice I've started a list here. And within each state, I want to sort by undergraduate student population. All right, so the first state is AK, that is Alaska. And here's the undergraduate student population. So within Alaska, it sorts by undergraduate population. Then it goes to the next state, like Alabama. And again, within Alabama, it will sort by undergraduate student population. So what we could do here is we could query, just to verify this, that the state abbreviation, the next one, let's look at Alabama. So it begins at 12. This is just colleges in Alabama. You can try a different state. But the point is here is that it sorts it, the whole data frame is sorted by state, but within state, it is sorted by UGDS. So it begins, this is like the first column that it will sort by. So this is the more important of the columns. And then within that, it sorts by UGDS. You can have any number over here as well. So you can keep going. You can sort by religious affiliation, and then UGDS. Okay, there we go. So what happens here is that it'll first sort by state abbreviation, and then it'll sort by religious affiliation. So this is all of Alabama, and then religious affiliation is either 0 or 1. So it'll have zeros first. And so these are the colleges that are not religiously affiliated, and their UGDS beginning from the lowest to the highest. We could then query for rel affil equals 1. So we can see within the religiously affiliated schools in Alabama, we can look at the UGDS population, and it should go from least to greatest like that. Okay, so that's how you can simultaneously sort two or more columns. You can actually sort the columns in different directions. So this is interesting. I'm going to copy and paste this down here. And let me comment that out for a second. Let me remove this. So what happens if we want to sort them in descending order? So yeah, we can do ascending equals false. So this will sort that means they're both in descending order. So this is the state with the highest letters, Wyoming. And then here's the largest college in Wyoming, University of Wyoming, and it goes down from there. But let's say we want to sort state abbreviation descending, but UGDS ascending. The way you do this is with a list that corresponds to these columns. So we have two columns. So we're going to say we want this descending and this ascending. Say false, comma, true. So it corresponds with those columns like this. So state is from greatest to least, but UGDS is from least to greatest. So that is how you would do that. Pretty cool. That's how you do that in different directions. You can also sort by the index, which is a different method. So you just do sort index, and here is the index order from A to Z. You can obviously sort this in the other direction, go this way. The reason there's an E here is because lowercase is actually higher Unicode code point than uppercase. So any lowercase colleges that begin with a lowercase will be, have a higher value than the uppercase colleges. So that is the index, right? So that's pretty cool. And what you can do also is you can sort the columns. So this is, if you look at sort index, there is an access parameter. So I can say access equals 1, and it'll actually sort the columns for you. That's a pretty neat feature. Normally you think about sorting the rows. That is going to be more common, but you can sort the columns because a data frame has 2 dimensions. So you can certainly do that. This is going from greatest to least. All right, so that is sort index and sort values.